Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host, and we are back for one more stream before I head on out to Suki's. So, we are having another go through now that I am more familiar with the mechanics of Fear and Hunger Termina, and we are going to be playing as Marcoh, the boxer slash thug. Hey, Leo. Life in an underground boxing ring has taught you how to deal with opponents barehanded. The boxer excels at close quarters combat. Okay. I'm going to be playing some more of this myself later tonight. Gonna enjoy it. Gonna go easy air mode. And we're just gonna stop on in. Hey, Leo. How are we, lass? How are we? Skip the character history? No. The characters are like the most fun bit of Fear and Hunger. He's fighting for love. I've always liked boxing, okay? As somebody who's always respected boxing as a traditional sport, I am drawn to any boxer. That, and let's be honest, didn't they basically say Marcoh was a massive JoJo reference? The soothing sound of rail tracks. You're not used to such peace and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. He fell in love with a mafia boss's daughter. If there's a connection to Godfather, Silver will find it. Well, we had a good time playing Godfather the other night, didn't we? For the majority of your life, you've only known the streets of the Vatican City. This is actually the first time in your life you're traveling this far from those narrow and crowded alleyways. Things don't look that fancy elsewhere. Traveling is overrated, you think to yourself. In your earliest memories, you remember spending time with your parents, but then suddenly you just didn't have parents anymore. He's an orphan. You can't remember what happened, but from one point onwards, it was just you and your sister against the world. You were still only 10 years old and had to make a life of living somehow. Become a pickpocket? Become a burglar? Try to lead an honest life? Do we go for the honest life option? I think he was ordered to throw a fight. We'll find out. You're like the only person on this whole channel who remotely takes an interest in this game apart from me. Nearly 2,800 subscribers and you're like the only person. Pickpocket, better skill. Okay, I guess. Steal. The Vatican City was full of street kids similar to you, and in no time you learned the tricks of the trade. You tried your hand in pickpocketing. It worked for some time, but too often you got caught in the act, which resulted in you getting beaten up. The streets schooled you hard, but as you grew older, you noticed that you started to tower over those who bullied you before. If someone still tried to do you dirty, you were quickly able to give them a taste of your justice. Because of your size and skills in fighting, you started to attract attention of local street gangs that tried to recruit you as their muscle. It never sounded right to you. You had been extorted of your measly salaries too many times. You didn't want to do the same thing to anyone. He's principled. But turning down small-time criminals only got you to further trouble. Almost every other night you'd end up in street fights. At one point you realized that you were doing more fighting than actual work. Not to mention that's where most of your money, that's where you got most of your money too. You started to consider fighting as your job. Maybe it would be worth investing into it more. You started to work out more. Train strength. I'm gonna say bulk up mass, because that's probably gonna give us more health, isn't it? I'm gonna say bulk up mass, that's a guess. You thought that bulking up could make you more resistant to punch. So you started eating like a bear, at least tripling your calorie intake. That combined with lifting the sofa at your apartment, dragging horse carriages with your body along with other resistance exercises, proved to have obvious effects. We're okay, Leo, we've got it. You managed to increase your defense with a couple of levels in the end. You were doing alright in fights, so much so that you started to build a little reputation on the streets. In no time you moved to underground boxing rings, where there was more money on the table and less danger of the opponent pulling a knife in the middle of a match. While you were busy in the ring, your sister had grown into a beautiful young woman who attracted all kinds of admirers. It would have meant trouble if it wasn't for your mean reputation. What we gonna do, Leo? Most low-life thugs on the streets knew they'd have to answer to you if they tried anything dodgy. That didn't mean there weren't those who tried. You started to get close with another mobster, Ricardo Accardo. He was the heir to the Accardo branch of the family. The family was an organized body of criminals operating in Vatican City. You will kill Pocket Cat. You seem to have a real hatred for Pocket Cat in this. In all intents and purposes, the family was a mafia, but they also had deep ties to the church, which in turn was running the country, so it was a bit more complicated. Despite being a mobster, Ricardo seemed decent enough. He had a flirtatious and flattering way of speaking, and in general got along with everyone. He took notice in your skills and tried to casually recruit you into their ranks. Do you know what I would actually love to do? I know there's no way the developer's gonna like read this or like see this tiny VOD on this channel, but I would love to actually play a part in doing some of the proofreading for this guy. Considering English is his second language, because I believe the guy is Finnish, correct? He's from one of the Scandinavian countries, right? His English is already pretty good, but I'd love to just polish up some of the wording and make it nice and smooth for him. Love to do that. He took notice in your skills and tried to casually recruit you. You politely declined the offer. Silver, if you read his complete lore, you'd get it. Sounds like you don't know how to keep it that way. Because A, I like it, and B, he really is vile. Okay. You again declined, but your sister insisted that you'd at least try it out. You agreed. Things started to feel more professional the second you stepped inside the gym. The trainer, an elderly gentleman who had an impressive record of previous apprentices, was impressed with your raw skills. He thought the best way to push you further would be to choose where to specialize. You know what? We want to be able to hit things, don't we? I'm gonna say accuracy? Bare-fisted proficiency. His methods proved effective. Soon you had your real first bout in the ring and won the match with relative ease. Your sister and Ricardo were there to congratulate you. You continued with your winning streak. The hype around you was growing. Slowly, even you started to believe the hype. Ricardo was able to organize big matches one after the other. Then gain accuracy to help with headshots. Okay. I take it you've watched a lot of streamers play this. You started spending more time inside the family quarters with Ricardo and your sister. Without noticing, you'd been pulled into the criminal world. What started as helping out a friend became a more frequent occurrence. Soon Ricardo showed his true colors as well. He'd been building you up for a fated boxing match. Apparently, your next opponent was a former family member who'd cut all ties with the organization. Your job was to kill him in a boxing match. Oh my god. Yeah. And that's always been sort of the way Fear and Hunger works, isn't it? The head is like the sweet spot, in a sense. But most of the time you have to take out the... Normally the rules are take out the arms if you don't want to be attacked. Take out the legs to, like, disrupt your opponent's freaking balance. And then go for the head. But if they've got big weapons, you're going to end up probably losing limbs before that. You politely declined, but at this point there was no turning back. Ricardo reminded you that he got your sister back at his flat and she'd feel it in her skin if you didn't comply. You didn't know what to do. Soon you found yourself in the ring with the ex-family member and the bell rang. He was a tough opponent, but you managed to get the best of him. You were able to counter one of his attacks with a knockout hit. Things moved in slow motion as you saw Ricardo in the corner, nodding with a sly smile. You followed up your hit with another and another and another. You didn't even stop when the man hit the ground. The referee had to pull you away before you stopped, or he got... The referee had to pull you away with all he got before you stopped. There we go. Yeah, some opponents have very big stingers, don't they? The damage had already been done. You'd killed the person. You were devastated by all this, but kept it inside. This was only the beginning. Ricardo had plenty of dirty work for you to do, and at this point, he had plenty of leverage too. Your sister being the last resort every time you hesitated. Things had to change. Get rid of Ricardo. Get your sister and flee the country? You learned escape plan. You couldn't find your sister anywhere. Calling her telephone, nothing. You started to suspect Ricardo suspected something like this and sent your sister somewhere. You were left with no choice but to confront Ricardo. Ricardo was wary of you. He seemed to sense your killing intent from miles away, and that's why he avoided seeing you alone to the best of his abilities. He was too cocky to consider you a serious threat, though. As if he had you under his thumb. That proved out to be a great mistake for him. You were to meet Ricardo and a dozen of his henchmen at a local club to discuss another one of your many tasks. You'd been waiting for an opportunity to see him alone, but that opportunity never presented itself. Fair enough, you thought. The moment you got into punching distance, Ricardo had a split-second realization of what was happened before you knocked him off his feet. The little rat tried to slither away, but you grabbed him by the throat and kept slamming him on the floor until he stopped. Oh my god! Oh! Our boy isn't playing. And he stopped moving. Jesus, that's bleak. In your rage, you lifted him up and threw him over the railing. He fell from the second floor to the center of the club's dance floor. You saw him fall head first to the ground. You'd succeeded in what you set out to do. Getting out of the club was secondary. You had to fight through a mob of Ricardo's goons. Somehow you made it out of the back door with only minor injuries and ran away as fast as you could. You ran away from the crime scene. The problem was that now both the family and the law enforcement of the city were after you. Just then you received a phone call from your sister. She had been sent to Ricardo's summer villa in the country of Valand some days prior. Gonna be in alert mode. Hey, Suki. You're right, hun. Building a tiki bar on my Animal Crossing island. We're playing as Marcoh, aka the Boxer, aka the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. You explained the situation to her, and the two of you decided to meet up in the country of Rondon. There was no possibility of living in Vatican City anymore. Hey, Tyler. You know what? Take your luxury products with you. You know what? I think medical goods might be a good idea in this game. How are we, Tyler? Did you say Samuel's in chat as well? I haven't seen him. I better change that. You took the first train that left the country. The destination was some obscure little town called Prehevil in the country of Bohemia. You had no idea where that place was, but you figured you could plan your trip better once you got there. It's going pretty good. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Last stream until I go to Suki's. We're not having a long one tonight. We're going for like another hour, and then we'll be winding it down because I'm tired out and I just want to chill tonight. So I thought we'll have an hour of Fear and Hunger, and then we will relax. You had no idea where that place was, but you figured you could plan your trip better once you got there. Save your character history, yep. Don't overwrite Marina's playthrough. Skip the intro, no. What's the Japanese businessman dude called again? The one who's like a nightmare to save that dies in nearly every single altercation. Talk is bare-fisted proficiency. Do we not have quick jabs? All I know is that quick jabs is like the best skill for Marcoh, and if I don't have it, we may have ourselves problems. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have it, does it? There's no sense giving Marcoh melee weapons. He's like a living tank of a human being. Okay. This bit again. This place is not the train anymore. I've been looking for you everywhere. Where did you think you ran off to? You don't understand the hurry we're in? Get your hands off me. A feisty one. The eyes of the janitor bulge out of their sockets as his expression intensifies. We can do it the hard way, too. Go on, then. The janitor sits down, blocking your way. It's a passive skill. Right, aim for that bloody hand. Oh no, we already have quick jabs by default. Right. Take out the arm. The arm's dangerous. Okay. Right. Then we take out the other arm. Yeah, he starts with quick jabs. Okay. That's good. Rev it up. I love how so many people say this game has mad Shin Megami Tensei vibes. Should we punch him in? Should we punch him in his schlong? Yes. Punch him in the dong. That'll do it. Our boy is good, man. He is good. Keep in mind that we are playing on We are playing on easier difficulty. So on easier difficulty, you take 50% less. You and your party take 50% less damage. Rev it. And hit him. Right, he's down. The salaryman you can never seem to save is called Tanaka Silva. Yeah, I have heard that he is an absolute nightmare to try and save. Should we kick him? I think that's fair enough. Yeah, we're a bit injured. We're a bit injured. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Wherever you go, Tanaka dies. I've only watched the first, like I said, it's all of this has been a mostly blind playthrough. Like, stuff with Fear and Hunger. I've only, like, watched the first sort of 20 minutes to half an hour to kind of get a good grasp on, like, starting stuff before I played it. Because this game and the original are devilishly hard. And even in that first 20 minutes, I watched Tanaka die. Like, trying to save the guy is a nightmare. People describe him as the Kenny of Fear and Hunger. Also, Suki, how are you, baby girl? You alright? Apparently you can save him, but you have to follow an exact plan. So if the big update that the developer's planning actually comes out this year, like people are hoping, do you want me to watch me play it with a new update? A mysterious person greets you in a monotonous voice. Got you pulled from that nasty place? You were going deep into that rabbit hole. Now you're safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Welcome to the Moon Tower. Thank you for getting me out of there. I could attempt a fairly long playthrough of this. The only thing is I don't think a huge amount of people on the channel, apart from yourself and me, actually care for this game all that much. Ah. God, why is everybody hidden from chat? Sorry, Jacob, I was in the wrong chat box. This game is going to make you insist that Luna sleeps in your bed tonight. Pup cuddles are good emotional support. They are. Are you sure playing this game won't give you nightmares, Mr. Crumpets? Sorry, Jacob, I literally had the wrong chat box up. Hope you're still there, dude. Right, okay. Since your words could not possibly reach my master, I speak on his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that it is the delinquent one. Rher, the trickster moon god. And me, you can call me Perkel. I am just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. Perkel is a popular Finnish profanity, I think. Okay, I was not aware of that. I wonder how much this update will actually change of the game. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. It is a profanity. Okay. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. The Festival of Termina is upon us. I don't want any part in this. Ah, but it's not a matter of what you want any longer. I see, thank you. So you're not giving me a choice. My master does not give options, and frankly, neither do I. This must all be very confusing for you. I won't burden you with any more information at this moment. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know for now. I'll gladly answer questions once you get there. But until that, let us meet again under the moonlight. You wake up suddenly. Was it all just a dream? The bloody cassara in your hand sends a shiver down your spine. Just what is going on? The train seems to have stopped. So do we go the same route as before? Do we try and recruit a Bella? Or do we go to the mayor's house and see if anything changes at all? This time try not to make him mad, you'll save yourself a fight. Bottle of vodka. That'll be good for our mind. Combat manual and a Prehevil map. Excellent. I love it how it's literally. Also, you can recruit the lover goat if you want. We tried to recruit the goat the other day and it didn't work. There's Tanaka. The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems completely lost in his own thoughts. I'm already late, so late. Is it just me or does that map look like Silent Hill? Yeah, I just said that. You need to do something specific to get the goat. Alright. Hey, it's baby girl. Hey, Marina. So that must be the best course of action for now. You interrupt the discussion. Oh, the big Chad got up. Who are you? What's going on? Don't let me bother you, I'll be on my way. You must be as clueless as the rest of us. The train left us all here, at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone, gone. No explanation. That's... odd. It's a mystery, alright. We decided to stay and wait here for a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, I recommend just taking a seat inside and trying to relax. Introduce yourself. Needs a chalk and a skin Bible of Rher. Okay. My name is Marina. Oh, did she just bow for us? My name is Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. You can call me August. I mean, yeah, we're only playing for another 45 minutes. Karen Sauer, a journalist on duty. Hey, I'm Henrik. And this mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? Silly man. Oh, I know about the goat's name, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw a peculiar nightmare as well, didn't you? I guess, what of it? Everyone saw the same dream before waking up in the train. The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the Festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. Not this talk again. You should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. That smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something the Bremen army would be part of. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now the war is over, they have to get the guinea pigs somewhere. I wish I had your capacity in Feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. Yeah. Henrik's not a Bremen fan, obviously. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I don't need some flaky eye-patch foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. God, she's prejudiced. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've started writing a fan fiction for this, Leo. Are you interested in reading the draft? It's like I always like enjoy doing original character stuff. So it's like an origin story for a 15th contestant, Anne Marina. He's basically the son of two spies. Two Rondon spies sent by the Vatican to spy on the Ministry of Darkness in Prehevil. Fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell by first-hand experience this isn't it. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. You can feel the tension rising between these two people. Deep sigh. I take it we're done here. As much as I'd like it, I don't have the time to play happy campus with you people. I have a job to do. Which way's the city? Look up there over the forest top. Can you see the tower standing erect in the mist? The tower marks the center of Prehevil. You can hike through the forest to get here. It's not that far away. I wish I could keep playing this at Suki's, but I am not going to take my computer for the YouTube channel with me. It was an expensive computer, and I do not want to risk anything happening to it in transit. As much as I will genuinely miss playing this game, the last sort of week and a half where I have been like reading the lore and that, yeah. So basically, if anything happens to this computer, one, I don't have the money to replace it because getting a good freaking gaming PC can be upwards of well, getting the kind of specs that I need even now is upwards of £1,000 for a new computer, which I just can't justify that expense right now. So naturally, any PC streaming for the channel would just stop if anything happens to this computer. Although I really do want to play it while I'm away. Oh god. No. No. When's Godfather? That'll be when I'm back from Suki's, dude. Thank you for the tip, by the way. I do appreciate the generous donation. In compensation for missing my cake day, I request more Fear and Hunger Termina after you come back. That is a fair deal. I was gonna play more anyway. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Also, Suki, if you're there, I'm bringing my Nintendo Switch, but I don't have the frickin' Joy-Cons. I loaned them to my sister and a boyfriend and forgot that they'd had them for nearly frickin' however many months. And now I don't have the time to pick them up and get them before I leave. Because I literally leave the day after tomorrow. Have fun finding your scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find it, as if anything comes up. I need to be going to. Sure thing, don't let us slow you down. Day 1. I've got a Pro controller, Leo. I can dock it. I can dock it and use the Pro controller. Oh, hi. We weren't introduced before. I'm Abella. Nice to meet you. I'm a bit busy right now. So no handheld mode. I prefer it that way. I prefer it docked on the TV anyway. So what do we do? Do we go to the mayor's house first and save Henrik? Or do we go to the tunnel same as last time and save Abella? What are you doing? I'll come with a better use for this wrench. I vote to save Abella. I mean, sure. We used your, remember we used your dock last time. You can put a regular Switch into a Switch Pro dock, remember? How else were we playing it on your TV? I think you can dock your Switch in on my OLED dock. Yeah, that worked before. It's how we played Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm not bothered about the Steam Deck. If I had a Steam Deck, I'd be able to play this. I'm bringing my own Pro controller. Don't worry, I've got my own Pro controller, remember? So we're saving Abella. Okay. Unless I can get my freaking Joy-Cons back off my sister tomorrow. But that's not going to be feasible, I don't think. That's going to be too much of a pain in the butt. I have less than 48 hours to finish getting ready. Good afternoon. I'm Kita Tanaka, good to make your acquaintance. Want to travel together? Yeah. Trying to save this guy is a pain. Oh, is Cameron not coming? Is Cameron not picking me up from the airport with you guys? Oh, the skin granny. Yeah, she was creepy from Fear and Hunger 1. Like, don't get me wrong, I know the, oh, Cameron has to work, so he's gonna be in bed. No problem. Okay, right, there's the path. Is it this way we go? Oh no. You've got to go up, haven't you? Yeah, they are quite dead. Hello, Tanaka. Are they dead? Yes, it would seem that way. On the scale of 1 to dead, they are quite dead. You're absolutely sure we're going for a Bella as well? We're going to ignore the woodsman. If you want to save Henrik, go for it. Having a Bella in your party early on really does help. I've also made a thumbnail for her as well. I'd like to play as her at some point. Okay. Yeah, that is what he fuses with to make the centaur thing. What, one of these dogs? Insane thumbnail. Do you like my Marcoh thumbnail? How we doing anyway, dude? Nice to see you. I'm was it your art? No. I had to custom train AI for hours and hours and hours to basically get it into a state where it could generate fear and hunger characters. I've got another one for Marina on the channel. I've got one for a Bella generated, and I've got one for Marcoh as well. It took hours of training it with custom rule sets. It took a while. Oh, 2 of them. Quick jabs. Oh, the vomit burns. Oh, great, we're poisoned. Oh, we need herbs. That's not good. Poisoned right at the start. Yeah, we don't have anything for it. You could try dodging the doggos, and after getting a Bella, they're quite easy to deal with. We're just gonna have to find something for this poison now. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. We're getting a Bella though. We are. She's too good to pass up. We're also gonna not go down the tunnel as well to keep Tanaka alive. Keep in mind, I only know what to do in this game as far as sort of like the afternoon time of day one. I'm still very new to it. Oh. It's you. Yeah, I'm still very new to this. But I know the plot of Fear and Hunger 1 inside out. I've watched a ton of lore videos, and I've played Fear and Hunger 1 on the channel before. I wanted to try this out, and I like it even more than the second. It's so good. Even though I've only really played about maybe, what, 10 hours of it, I'm having such a good time. It feels a lot more fair than the first one. We met already at the train. What do you have there? Found something? Found this hatch. A hatch in the middle of nowhere. Seems a bit suspicious now. Interesting. The very least. How about we hop in and see what's under there? You have to be at least a bit curious. Okay, we can still explore the early parts of the bunker or this tunnel. So back in King Arthur's time, there was a knight at the table who collected taxes. His name was Surcharge. Boo, that's atrocious, dude. Surcharge. Heard the Eastern Union had big underground networks around Prehevil, but I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, it's quite something. It's exciting. How about we continue deeper? You don't get to say a word, but I'll be traveling with you for a while now. You're more than welcome. Oh my god, the poison's actually killing us bad. And it's also a good time to kill needles, but you want to keep Tanaka alive. No, I'm gonna keep Tanaka. I'm gonna keep Tanaka alive. Like, if there's one thing I've learned in my short time, like, watching character videos and that kind of thing, I've watched lore videos without spoilers. I've watched lore videos while avoiding spoilers, and I have been told that he is like the Kenny of this game. I've been told that keeping him alive is like a nightmare. Exactly, good luck to you. We have a bone saw. Right, we need to find something to cure this poison. We won't delve too deep into the bunker because otherwise Tanaka will die. We have chalk. What kind of poison we talking here? The kind of poison that's absolutely destroying my health. Right. We can't go too deep into that bunker because it will kill Tanaka. It's nice to see another Fear and Hunger fan on the channel. Like, I've just started playing this for myself and I'm really enjoying it. That, and I'm like legitimately nervous about Needles. He looks really strong. Like, I feel like I need to be very careful about fighting Needles. Oh, Art the Clown. Isn't that from like a horror movie set? Oh dear. He sees us. No, 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 we're so dead. We're so dead, we're stuck. Oh, we are. We are in a lot of trouble. Okay. Take out the arm. This guy's... Okay. Find white vials in the fridges, right? Yeah. Keep anything beyond the first day. Keep anything beyond the first day quiet, please, guys. Because I don't know what really happens beyond the first day. And keep in mind, I am playing on easier mode as well. Just so I can kind of enjoy the experience. The appendage is pulsating. Quickly, punch the schlong. You know what? Henrik was actually right. Abella does have... She definitely has the nice derriere, doesn't she? We can't dispute that. It's a goat. It seems to be minding its own business. Let's pet it. You pet its head, absolutely no reaction. Its glassy eyes stare right through you. It almost feels like the goat thinks so highly of itself that it does not need to acknowledge you. What have I done to offend the goat? I'm gonna search the house and see if there's a fridge. Oh, thank God. Right, okay. That solves our poison problem. Back in business. I wouldn't keep him around my wife. Oh, don't worry. I've read. I've been in the house already in our previous session as another character. One moment. Read about the goat's antics. Also, I'd better keep the head of the woodsman for the carrot and turnip. Right. He's probably not carrying anything, is he? Search. You find the basement key, you also take the axe. It's better off keeping Abella with the wrench, isn't it, for wrench throw? Let's give him a kick. The body gives no indication of life anymore. The frame of the woodsman feels incredibly muscular, despite not looking it at first glance. Okay. Take the head. Right. Be sure to give it to that one guy in the, like, shanty village later. instead of giving it up at the giving it up for shards. Okay. Right, let's get it open. We're in. A turnip and lavender. The glass shards you see on the floor are also useful. You could blind some enemies with that. I never really thought about it that way. I'll be sure to pick up a few. You see, that was quite unassuming. Thank you. Pressure plates. Okay. Okay, let's search the area. Lavender, wheat flour. Check the paper. I'll reunite with my lover on the other side. We don't have any of the sigils yet. A Prehevil document. Mushroom. Okay. So basically cleared this place out for now. Purifying talisman. We'll search the rest of the house. Yeah, I will say, hate to be the one to tell you, Silver, but Abella fears intimacy. Erotophobia. No, seriously. Yes, she does as well. Erotophobia. The god of fear and hunger. Nice. I don't think it's safe sleeping on a random bed, is it? We read the woodsman's letter in our last go-through. Oh, it saves, does it? I heard something about if you actually do a sigil... Is it the sigil of... One of the sigils gives you a save statue, doesn't it? Okay. Don't jump into the well now. Because I know for a fact you can jump in, and that's one of the ways that Tanaka dies. Because I've seen that already. And then the woodsman of all people helps you out. But with the woodsman now dead, if we jump down there, we've got no way out. You hear distant screams and ramblings. You are not alone. So Tanaka would be well done. Well done indeed, sir. Well done indeed. Hey there, Samuel. You alright, dude? Okay, Okay, let's loot up. Bottle of beer, that's good for our mind. Let's take her out. She wasn't much of a threat the last time we played this. Right. Oh, that hurt. She's got blade. Trust me, in the third game, the shit bit will be useful. You reckon so? Should I tell you what Abella's skill does? Yes, please. Yes, please. I would really appreciate that, yeah. Right, we've only got one of these. It stuns a limb. It's quite useful, actually. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so if we take one arm out with Marcoh, and then get the other with Abella, that would, in theory, immobilize them, right? But you will have to re-equip the wrench every other turn. I see, okay. I remember having to re-equip the wrench from when we played it the other day. So yeah, that adds up. Yeah, I have really come to appreciate this game series. I really have. Oh god, bear trap. Like, it's a strange one, as I was telling one of our other viewers earlier. Not that the dev will, not that the game dev will ever see this stream, but, I played the first one and thought it was really challenging and a bit too difficult. And then I came to experience the second one more a few weeks ago. A couple of years after, or well over a year after I played the original. And I found this to be really fun, enjoyable, a lot more well-balanced, and... Right? Okay, I will admit it. I think Marina is awesome. I like Marina. I may have a bit of a video game crush on Marina. As silly as that sounds. Right, take the arm out. Oh god, bear trap. That's not going to be good. Right, we'll double coin flip that. Come on! No! Ah! Ah! Oh, damn it. Abella's lost a leg. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Suki already knows. Yeah, I've actually started writing a fan fiction for this as well. Interestingly enough, that's not good. That's really not good. It's a good job we're finishing in 20 minutes because, Abella's not gonna have a... Abella's not gonna have a leg to stand on literally in a minute. Yeah, as I was saying, I've started writing a fan fiction for Fear and Hunger 2. It's basically it's about a 15th contestant, and it's basically an origin story for them and how they ended up meeting Marina. They were basically... So it was an idea I had, right? I looked into a lot of the lore. I'm loving the lore for this series. So I thought to myself, what if this character, who was sent to Prehevil a few years before the events of the story, is like the son of two spies sent by the Vatican to watch the basically the Dark Church in Prehevil. And it ends up in an origin story about how that character meets Marina, and basically ends up being his introduction into the Fear and Hunger universe. It's the whole situation is going to be kind of, he ends up meeting and befriending Marina while his parents are spying on the church. Marina's father basically discovers what's going on, captures both the parents, and then he ends up having to flee Prehevil, and then swears to come back several years later. And he's then an inquisitor for the Vatican, or an apprentice inquisitor for the Vatican, having been taught pyromancy magic by Marina in the past when they were still in school together in Prehevil. It's a very rough concept, but it's something I built when I did a lore deep dive. I love the lore for this, I really do. She's gonna be so dead. No one expects the Inquisition. You took the phrase break a leg literally. We're gonna have to prop her up because of all this bleed damage now. We force it open. Punch it open. That didn't work. Okay. Oh god, no, 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 no. He's bad, he's bad, he's very bad. No! Ah! Damn it. He's bad. He has caused me problems before. Oh, canister smash. Take out the other arm. Now go for the head, I get? No. Just pepper the torso at this point. Alright, cool. You find a severed arm and leg. Right. Some of the enemy designs in this game make me super uncomfortable. Well done to whoever designed them. I know, right? Okay. Right. Let's go. Hope you've all enjoyed my little Fear and Hunger session anyway. We're finishing in about another sort of You taking off, Tyler? Yeah, we're finishing in about another sort of 10 minutes or so. 20 minutes. I love how your party members can run with you, but can't run when you lose a leg. I know, right? Hey, Jacob is still here. Yeah, we're going for a little bit longer. Another sort of 10-20 minutes. But yeah, if you guys are interested in some more Fear and Hunger stuff, then if you haven't subbed already, feel welcome to sub. I'll be playing a lot more of this when I'm back from Tennessee. So yeah. We need something to cure the bleed. Newspaper article. Do you reckon duct tape will do any good on a Bella's leg stump? Oh god. Where did he come from? I'm legit panicking now. Duct tape is an adhesive. Yeah, fair play. Okay. Throw the wrench. Quick jabs is such a good skill. Not another bear trap. Not another bear trap, please. Oh, not again. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, you can guard for coin flip attacks. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. That was incredibly lucky. How does Bella losing a leg affect her? Does it lower her evasion or something? Severed arm and a leg. Right, let's get rid of him. Pretty much nothing. Fair enough. Only losing both arms or on her would be problematic. Yeah. Fair enough. Got him. You found a severed arm and a leg. Excellent. I know for a fact if you lose both arms on Olivia, it's game over with her being a wheelchair user because she literally can't move. And as a wheelchair user, I can totally relate to that. Like, trust me, I can maneuver. Do you know how to get soul stones? Yes, I know where to get them. You have to give heads to that thing, don't you? We have to go find the thing again. And, we have to give it heads. The only problem is I don't know where to use the soul stones. Can you pass the leg? I'm hungry. No. We'll leave the small key for now. Cloth fragment. Heads give you... There are some hexens you can use in some locations, other than when you save the game. Pakel lets you use the hexen. Oh yeah, you've just reminded me. I saw the hexen when we did the save in our previous session with Marina. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Okay, these are some very good drops. Okay. This place looks eerie and I love it. Paprika. A mushroom stew. Okay. Good. Marco's hunger's full. Or pretty much full. Okay. We'll do a bit more wandering then. I've gone back the way we came. Let's explore another... See if we can go another place in the village then. This whole area is very maze-like. Do you have an ending in your mind? No, I'm very new to Fear and Hunger 2. I have only played as far as day 1. I've done a lot of Do you have a way to restore hunger by returning to the train? I never thought of that. Yeah, I'm literally just playing this for myself like the second time. I've done a lot of lore deep dive stuff without spoilers. And know a few little bits and pieces, but other than that, I'm just enjoying this for what it is. You want to save people or kill them? I'd rather keep people alive. Yeah. Which is why I stayed out of the bunker when I got a Bella, because I already know what happens to a certain Japanese salaryman if you go too far into that bunker once you pick up a Bella. Well, in a sense, day 1 means nothing. Do you mind me explaining about mechanics? No, mechanics is fine. Mechanics is totally fine. I just don't want plot spoiling. Right, we're back at the bunker again. You want me to guide you? I would appreciate it, dude. That'd be very nice of you. I'm only going for like another 10 minutes, though. But I will be playing more once I'm back home again, because I'm gonna be away in a couple of days. So this is just me kind of playing and enjoying things. That leads into town. We need the key for that, meaning that we'd have to wait for Henrik to Moonscorch. I don't know if Henrik Moonscorching is the only way to get in or not. Yeah, I don't mind some small hints and tips. That's totally fine by me. Yeah. Ending here to saving people ending is kind of hard for a new player, but you can try. I just can't remember the way we actually went to do things the other day. This place is very maze-like. It all does look the same. Okay, our minds are okay and we have plenty of vodka, so that'll do it. Yeah, we got the map. Hang on. Yep, map's here. Right, so we need to try and get to the Mayor's Manor. There was some good loot in there. And I do remember in our previous session with Marina, we had to speak to the new mayor, quote unquote, to get the key to go into the city. So let's try and let's loot the mayor's house while it's empty. Wait for the mayor to spawn and try and get the key. Yep, I'm gonna be away for a bit. Going to Tennessee, dude. Right, that's a dead end. Can we perhaps cut through the house? Will the house let us progress? If you go to the city, there's a place you can mark specific places that will guide you to ending A. Okay. Like, one thing I do have to give credit for, right? The community do seem to be very, very helpful when it comes to giving people advice on how to finish and do things in-game. To your map. Got ya. Okay. Right, did we open this before? Is it worth a coin toss? We'll go tails. That just makes me sad. Here we go. What's an... Okay, we've got a mask of some sort. Okay, what does this do? Sarah. Okay. A simple mask used in competitive fencing. Isn't particularly defensive except against piercing attacks. I mean, go on then. Well, many don't play this game, they only watch lore videos, so once we see someone that actually plays, we tend to help. I do appreciate that, thank you. Very nice of you, dude. Alright, so do not give the woodsman's head to this guy again. Wait, that's the soldier guy from before. Search the fridge. You find a white vial. Rotten meat, okay. Right. I think I remember where I am now. I think Moonscorch Henrik appears from the afternoon. Yep, you are correct. When I did that earlier, when I had my little session playing as Marina the other day, the mayor's house was empty at the beginning. But, he was there from the afternoon. I need to remember to run. Dude, that's a one hit. I'm messing around going for arms, and it's just like... We found a sickle. Very nice. No, we'll leave that. Okay, we don't have Marina, so we can't necromancy like last time. So we're gonna have to do without Steve the zombie. Have you found any bolt cutters? Unfortunately not. It was fun playing as Marina the other day. I got a pet zombie and called him Steve. And I took him with us to the mayor's house. Speaking of which, mayor's house. Bookshelves. Book of it. Wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can save with a Book of Enlightenment, right? And it doesn't advance time. Meaning we should probably save that for the later game, right? I believe I'm correct with that. Yeah. There's no butler yet saying a new master has arrived in the house. A white vial. Leave it. Be careful if you use it, but you don't save, it disappears anyway, so don't use it unless you're willing to commit. I'm gonna drop a save in a minute anyway, because I'm gonna be finishing, but yeah, because when he's the mayor, he's sitting by this table. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, the priest. Yeah, that hurting thing it does is a problem. Right, which arm casts hurting? No, he's pursuing it. He's pursuing us. Alright, down we go. Successfully dodged. Paprika. Carrots. Manaki. Heads. Ooh, Bremen chestplate. That's gonna be good. You can climb down. Okay. We got a few of you in chat. Welcome, guys. Dude, that feels lucky. We didn't get a gun at all when we played before. We don't have bullets for it, though, so... Well, that is... What the hell are these? That's a bit uncomfortable, isn't it? Marco's better without a weapon for the rest of the game. Yeah. Right. So, if I remember rightly, if we'd have saved Henrik instead of Abella, we come in here. Elephant testicle, gee. We go in here with Henrik, and then he goes back to the train. Moldy bread, dried meat. Right, let's get out of here and avoid that priest. We'll unlock the rest of the, The moment you take a Bella as a party member, Henrik Moonscorches. Right. And that also means, correct me if I'm wrong, Marina's gonna get trapped in the house. Meaning we're gonna have to come back in here to get her out, aren't we? Because I'm not leaving Marina. She is my best girl in this game. You can't save Henrik from now, but that doesn't matter because you don't need to save everyone for ending A. Okay. Understood. Ah, yeah, but recruiting Marina is really hard. I'd suggest you use a guide for that if you were so determined on taking her. I probably will. I do want to get Marina. Tails this time. Heads really was our lucky coin flip today. Alright. So, in that case, I'm not going to waste a Book of Enlightenment. Even if you save Marina from Moonscorch, Henrik, she will leave your party unless you pass time. Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna have to do something very specific. Right. We'll go in here for a minute. You need Levi for her to stay. Alright. Right. Let's get the gun guy. I remember this guy. Take out the arms. Wrench toss. That gun's gonna be a problem. Okay, can't fire now. I love this game, it's so fun. Well, that worked. You found 303 ammo. You can use wrench toss for the head to one-shot them. It hits about 80% of the time. Okay. Yeah, she seems pretty badass. And she's a redhead too, which means she wins by default. Wait, what was that? A gamberson of some sort. A fencing gamberson. Okay. Bella, you can have that. Not bad. Okay. Those guys have poison. Ah! Throw the wrench to win. Damn. You can talk to this guy, he gives you free loot. Got tobacco. I'm guessing that helps mind. That was the perfect way to deal with him. Just throw the wrench. Okay, I remember from our last go-through. Talk from the skill menu for this enemy next time. Right. There is a bonfire piled up here. The dark corner of the unwanted and the undesired, where they dumped the diseased, stillborn, and now the moon-scorched. Leo, that is incredibly generous of you. Thanks for the awesome stream, Silver. Hope you have an awesome trip, stay safe, and hug your fur babies. Thank you. I will indeed. That was very nice of you, lass. Appreciate it. I will have a good trip. And then when I'm back, we're going to play more Fear and Hunger. Nice jet decoration you have here. Under the watching eye of the dead. I want more, though. I want the one who swiped half of the town down, the woodsman. Then I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the filthy priest. Give woodsman head. The woodsman. I gave him the woodsman's head. I don't know what he means by filthy priest. Does he mean the dark priest in near the mayor's house? It's the dark priest. Okay. A chak-chak. What is a chak-chak? It's not a weapon. It's a magic thing? It's magic. Okay. Right. Need to be mindful of Abella and Marco's minds. They are going down a bit. I wonder what I'd look like as a moon-scorched. I genuinely wonder what I would look like as a moon-scorched. Wonder what I'd turn into. When's the rest of Fear Effect 2? We'll be restarting that because it's getting a re-release in the sometime this year. So you said talk to this guy. Right. God. I mean, should we say I mean you no harm? What do you hate about yourself the most? The fact that I always feel that I, need to do more in life and just be productive. I'm one of those people that can't stop. I have to be doing something 24/7. Right. Oh god, they've both got a disease now. How do we get rid of infection? Oh, we can actually make something. Vegetable pie. And a meat pie. How do we get rid of it? Oh, green herb, okay. Oh god, I don't have any. How long have I got to get rid of it? Bag of wheat flour and rotten meat. But where would we find two? I don't know where two of them are. Oh god. We're making such good progress as well. What's the quickest way back to the train then? This way? Oh no, the infection on Abella's arm is looking bad. Right, is there any chance of finding anything here? Because I don't see anything. Okay. Will the white vial do anything? We've got everything but green. Right, are we... Oh god, gun! 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 No, that's not good, it's a gun. Ah, dear. We're in trouble. Right. Oh dear. We got a wrench toss. Hang on. Okay, did you say keep going left? Right, is there any chance of us finding some around here? Go down. Going down. This way? Yeah, we might be dead. We got a load of crucified guys here. Keep in mind, I am on easier. Does that give you more screen transitions? Wait, where? Where? Did I miss something? There's one. Alright, cool. Let's look around for any more. Give it to yourself. Okay. Use it right now. Understood. Okay, we need to find one for Abella, so she doesn't drop dead. Right, okay. We need another one. Fingers crossed. Got ya. I'll look around this area of the map one more time. Go for the train, which is immediately left, right? Apparently it's the arm. We're about to find out. Abella is feeling terrible. Oh, thank God. Yes! Gentlemen, we did it. Gentlemen, we did it. Right. Okay. Alright. I'm going to heal up our hunger and mind, and I'm going to drop a save, and I'm going to call it here. We didn't completely die. Therefore, we're okay. I feel like we accomplished something. Beers all around. And something small for Marco's hunger. Will this be alright, the penny bun? It worked, I guess. Okay. So the herb system has clearly been inspired by Resident Evil. Oh, yeah. Let's check the train. Hey, I think I'll sit down for a bit. I've had enough adventuring for the time being. The sleepy one. There's Best Girl. What's your story? My story? You gotta be more specific. I'm too complicated for just a few lines of dialogue. What brings you here? It's my hometown. I'm originally from Prehevil. But I'd never admit it in a conversation that I was from such a depressing and godforsaken small town. So you'll only make yourself look stupid if you go spreading the word. I thought Prehevil was a medium-sized city. Even medium-sized cities can be uncivilized, believe me. Best girl. I'm not a drinker. Did you find any Coke or Pepsi? It makes you feel a bit better, Johnny. You don't skip character histories when creating a new game, right? No, I don't. I like to do the opening segment. I'm still very new to this, so I'm enjoying this. What is that circle over there? Oh, it's a little something I carved out of boredom, leaving my mark on the train. Just a normal Monday in the life of a vandal. Actually, it's a perfection circle. It's used to worship certain other gods. It might come in handy if you know what to do with it. Hey, you can learn this and read more about it. God of Fear and Hunger. Just give me a bat later, okay? That's why Marina is best girl, and that is why I'm writing a fan fiction involving her. She's great. The bottom one's the God of Fear and Hunger, right? Just so I know. Yes, it is. It's the girl from the first game. Nice. Cool. Pray and save. That's our Marina session from the other day. Statue cracked a little. Okay. Right. Well, in that case, I reckon that we've had a pretty good time here. I'm just gonna scout the area for a couple of minutes more. Next time, create a different save. You mean just in case anything bad happens and we wanna go back? Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh god, don't go anywhere without a Bella. You have a party member. Take her with you. Yeah, I have heard that this game has some nasty, completely unexpected surprises. And I've also heard there's a very big update coming, potentially this year. How's it going? Right. Okay. Want to tag along? Sure thing. There she is. Okay. How long have we been going? If it's anywhere near 2 hours, I think we'll call it. Because, yeah. As you all know, I'm going away in a couple of days, and I, have a lot of stuff to get finished and tidied away tomorrow. An hour 56. Yeah, fair enough. We're just gonna have a quick scout for a couple more minutes. Do leave a like and sub if you are new anyway, chat. Okay. Right. I love it. Abella's booty is jiggling as she moves. Not that I'm looking. We're gonna go back the way we came, actually. Because I'm very curious. Before we finish. About this. How do we get this open? Can we wrench toss it open, or does it need a specific key? It's definitely a way in we haven't looked at before. You need to save Henrik. Meaning the only way we are getting in is by getting the key off the mare. Which we've already done in our marina bit. Anyway, yeah. You need to have lock picking. I see. I didn't pick lock. I didn't pick lock picking. I got stealing instead. Anyway, we will call it here, as I said. So a big thank you to everybody who has stopped in tonight. My name is Silver, and I'm your host. Please feel welcome to leave a like and sub. I'm going to be away for a few weeks, but once I'm back, we are going to be playing a lot more Fear and Hunger. So maybe just keep me in your feed, and then when you next see me pop up again, I'll be playing more of this. So yeah, to those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Thank you. Thank you very much, Mitoktum. I love that username. Yeah. To those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, goodbye to you, Bark and Bukek. What did Leo say? Thanks again for the great stream, Silver. Hope you have a great trip. Peace out, man, says Jacob. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Don't forget you also need to complete GTA 5. You're very close to the end. We'll do that when I get back. I'll arrange a stream night with you, dude. When you're next free. So yeah, if you want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Networks. You always know me go live. And to those of you who want to support us even more, you can hit the big red join button on the channel and become a channel member for just 99 pence a month. Or you can. Hey, even Jay was here. Have fun. Oh, I will, dude. I will. To those of you who want to, yeah, you can head over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and become a Silver Patron over there. And every Silver Patron and channel member gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part. And access to, well, I think it's an exclusive shout out as well. Jay's just been chilling in chat. A special thank you to our channel members and silver patrons at the time of this live stream. Mr. Jonathan Reese Free, Jay, Kota Ogami, Jacob the Dabbler, Julio, The Relinquished, Marcus, Space Ghost, Benji Martinez, my lovely lady Suki, and Leo Win. It is very much appreciated. I'll be back for more streams in a few weeks' time. I'm back home from Suki's on February 15th. So yes, streams will resume shortly after that. You will have a few recorded videos while I'm away, a few parts of Crash Bandicoot, and hopefully a short or two that I'm getting ready as well. And to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. A big thank you, everybody. I'll see you in a... Like Jay said, I'll see you in a few weeks. It'll be... From me leaving to getting back, it'll be... Yeah, it'll be just around a month for stream stuff, yeah. Anyway. In fact, wait there. Let me just look at the clock, actually. Let me just look at the clock. So, yeah, from this stream today to the day I'm back from Suki's, it is exactly 4 weeks, yeah. Anyway, to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.